Yo. Welcome back to Moguls in the Making, man. I'm Tyrone Johnson. We got something good for y'all today.
Yes, sir. I'm Amari Heflin. Let's get it, baby.
Let's get it, man. So we wanted to come to y'all today. This is the first podcast of the year. Yeah.
No, it's not the second one. We did it last week.
Oh, okay.
See,
okay.
I
thought last week wasn't a Monday yet, though.
Come on, man. You got to do better.
On
Second one, though, man. Shoot, man. We on 5 or 6?
I was too busy locking up deals this week. I forgot what been going down.
It sound good.
But yeah, man. I'm your great host, Tyrone Johnson.
Yeah, I know who I am. I don't even need to, introduce myself, man. I know who I am. So you can't even find the right thing to do. Man, look, man. We love y'all. Appreciate y'all tapping in for another episode, man. We got some dope stuff that we really gonna kind of come and hit y'all with. But first, we're gonna kind of do a business spotlight. Let y'all know what's been going on in our business over this last week and where we at with it. So, you can kind of pop that off.
And I don't want to say the same stuff because I know we keep saying we jumping back in on acquisitions, we jumping back in on systems.
Yeah, say some different shit, man.
But that's what it was this week. Since we have been jumping in more on the acquisition side, we locked up over the last 2 weeks we done locked up. Last 3 weeks we done locked up 4 deals technically. And then we got a couple more that's on the table. So, basically we getting those, we wholesaling some of those, wholesaling all of them actually. We not actually keeping none of them. But we also selling some of our properties that we got in our portfolio too right now to cash back up. So we put another property on the market this week too.
Yep. Got a few more hitting this week.
Yeah, we got a few more hitting this week, but you can really go into that if you want to.
Yeah. So guys, y'all, like when me and T first started, we were wholesaling. And, we didn't have a, big company like you see some of these guys having. And some people it's capped. I'm just saying, not some people really out here getting to it on a different level, but some people are capped too. But for us, man, we was wholesaling about 5-6 deals a month, here in Indy. Then we really start kind of going crazy with our investments. But, we just getting back to that. So like T said, man, over the last, couple of weeks, we locked 4 up, just had a closing last week. We selling some of our portfolio. So we got some more momentum on the acquisition side and kind of building strategic, relationships with other individuals in our market that we've been wanting to work with more consistently. But this last week, we had to fire, a couple people as well. I told y'all, man, a week ago or so that we only want to be surrounded with A players. And, we looked around and we noticed that, our team wasn't that, right? And if they're not performing at that level, then it's kind of like, we going by that mantra is, hire slow and fire faster. So that's kind of what we own. And, we had to kind of go through that this week as well. You know what I'm saying?
Cutting.
You had to cut it.
We're going to hire fast, fire faster. So, look, that's a big thing, too. To go into what we're talking about, really, we can actually go into it because that I want to talk about this during that time is the hiring process. But basically our what we came to talk to y'all about today really was like looking at your business from like a 30,000 feet view, foot view. So like really not the day to day. Like if you're in a real estate business, it's not you're on the phone talking to the sellers, all of that shit, right? It's more like, okay, your LLCs, your taxes,
right?
Your hires, you know what I'm saying? You have a business credit, your private lending, you know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that is really what exactly
the CRM,
exactly
all that.
Exactly, bro. The systems, that's the one that you have brought up. That's definitely the most important, which is like your KPIs, you know what I'm saying? Your key performance indicators. So like, but just to jump into that, like just to kind of connect what you was just talking about, like ever since we got honed more down into like checks and balances on our employees, we had one employee quit. We had to fire 2 employees and on the verge of firing one more that we just got. Like one person didn't even make it like a couple of days. It's just like they can't take the heat. And like that's how we want it though. We wanted them there like, hey, if you can't take the heat, get out the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Because when it's all said and done, we winners, right? And so like we gonna push the company to the top. But if you don't have people that's under you pushing it, then it ain't gonna work out.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying? Like, you're not gonna be able to move forward, bro. And that's where we are kind of as far as that goes. And because I was just watching like I know I'm getting a little long winded, but I was watching the BMF documentary series.
Yeah,
not the actual.
Man, I ain't tapped into it yet, man.
Yeah, hey,
hey, look, because we already know, like,
not the BMF show.
No, I'm talking about the series, the documentary.
That boy said he was serious.
Yeah, I heard it's crazy, yo.
Yeah.
Let me know how y'all feel about the documentary in the comments.
I'm gonna tell you how I feel about it. Matter of fact, we can jump in, like, because it's really was a business, bro. Like, it wasn't set up like they were just out here hustling, bro. Right. They was at first, but as they they was damn near just like us. Yeah. Like, it was almost like when we first started, hey, we just hustling. Yeah. Then we started finding out how to put systems in place. Then we found a bigger plug, you know what I'm saying, with private money. Yep. And then it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't saying it's, you know, obviously we in a whole different lane and it's way faster bread. But I'm saying, like, what they was doing was damn near a business. And it was almost like, you know, it was Meech and T, but at one point they did like this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like, he had his people, but they were still running right because they had the people under them
set up right.
That was set up right. Yeah. So it was, but then he was running his business a different way over here.
That's real shit.
Then he running his business over here. That's what made them clash. I don't like how you you doing too much.
Yeah,
I never knew it was
down
because the series, the you know, the show really don't show you that. It don't show you really why.
Yeah,
he was mad.
There. Right.
Yep. You got the real people like J-Bo and all them. They really speaking on there. But yeah, it was crazy, bro. Like, it really make you think about business. You know what I'm saying? And like, to my opinion, Meech was tripping.
See, I can't even comment on it, man, because I ain't seen this, man.
Like, Meech was doing too much. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like,
but just through stories, you know what I'm saying, and real sources, and you know what I mean, shit that you hear is that, you know what I'm saying, Meech was, you know what I'm saying, a person who could kind of be a little bit out there. You know what I'm saying, as far as like, hey, nigga, you gonna see me?
Yeah.
Fuck you talking about? Hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm pulling up to, you know what I'm saying, Jay Prince shit, and I'm double parking behind your shit. You don't see that I'm here.
Yeah, that's how, you know, that's how he really got in the game.
Just kind of had that personality on 10 like that. You know what I'm saying? A little bit or whatever.
And if he was a real estate investor or something like that, he would have killed the game. But nigga, he was a drug dealer.
Right.
So he doing all that saying hi.
Exactly. Waving, bringing attention to.
I'm making this. We throwing this in the street. We doing this. We doing that. And we on billboards. They like, who is the BMF?
Yeah.
They wasn't even really on the radar like that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but they had a secret compartment. Like, I mean, he was cold with it though. Yeah. But really, when it was all said and done, like, T damn near like kind of had more. And then I felt like too, I will say this, I felt like T was more kind of like, he was hating a little bit though. You know what I'm saying? But he was like, but at the same time, he like, because he was trying to, you know what I mean, do all of that to say, okay, I'm taking the label here.
Yeah.
But he didn't stop the street shit though. You feel me? At the same time, so it was like, I mean, what are you doing, bro? Yeah. But anyways, yeah. So that's a big part of business though, man. Is being able to get back to that. Is being able to hire the right people and like once they in those places, that don't mean you let off because they doing well.
Facts.
You got to keep them checks and balances going, and so like that's why we digging way more into that this year. But what else business wise?
Yeah,
bro?
Like another thing to add to that too is don't go cheap on your people. Right?
Yeah.
Like I think you know, and it's looking back right on our entrepreneurship journey, man. We did a lot of dope shit. You know what I'm saying? Investing into courses, investing into masterminds, all that type of shit. But
should have invested in better employees.
Should have invested in fucking better people.
Yeah.
Should invest in better people, bro. Like, if you get better people, they're going to even bring those different ideas, or you're going to be able to be out of your business where you can still think of that, but your shit
and make bigger plays.
It's still going though. Right. Shit ain't dependent on you. You know what I'm saying? Because you got 8 people who can deal with it, who can run it, and they fit for that position. So now you can go to masterminds for a whole fucking year if you want to. And go get that information and bring it back to the camp. You know what I mean? But
try it out. But you know when you put it into the process that it's gonna run.
Exactly.
Because you got the right people that's gonna run. As soon as you get the process, you're like, all right, I'm about to have her do this. I'm about to have him do this, and then I'm gonna check it in 60 days. Check it every 30 days. Then I'm gonna see, you know, what's the results at the 90 days. All right, bet this shit working. All right, now let's dump more money into. You're making those type of moves as opposed to like, damn, did you make your calls this week?
Yeah.
damn, oh, the phones is messing up. Oh, this is messing up.
Yeah,
Man.
Come on, man. Hey, man,
This boy is running multi-million-dollar companies off the same system that we using.
Yeah,
and how we keep on having problems with it.
Right. And now I hit them up. They're like, yeah, I don't know why you're having that problem. You know, that doesn't happen to us. I'm like, okay, all right.
Exactly.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? It's just, you know what I mean, making sure that y'all do that. I know this is a higher level conversation. But man, make sure that, you know, even if you at square one, you thinking about, okay, cool. Let me become a better leader, and let me not go cheap and try to find the cheapest virtual assistant, the cheapest person to do the job. Try to find a person that you can pay more. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Even if you got to struggle, give them the vision. Maybe give them whatever it is, whatever you can, depending on where you at. You might incentives, bonuses, a piece of equity of the company, because you're gonna have more peace and you're gonna be able to grow faster if you got the right talent on your team.
Yep, most definitely. So that's definitely something that's huge. Another thing is, man, just having your structure right. Like, everybody that always asks me, should you get an LLC? You know what I'm saying? And this will float kind of into taxes too and stuff like that. But like, most definitely go get your LLC as soon as possible.
Period.
Like, I used to be kind of backwards. I used to be like, bro, get to work. Like, just get to work and start doing something, and then worry about that. Because the only reason why I used to be like that is because, bro, people would get an LLC and now they think they in business. No, you just have a business name registered now.
Right.
You're not in business yet, bro.
Ain't even got your Dun & Bradstreet yet.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
ain't
definitely
even got your EIN number yet.
Go do all of that. That's fine. But start making money under it too, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't just get the LLC and be like, oh.
I ain't even got a bank account.
And I do respect, like, you know, because we do need to give shine when people put their stuff up, you know what I'm saying, on social media. Oh, just started my business. Oh, damn. That's dope. Everybody, congratulations. You know what I'm saying? Some people hating, but it is what it is. I don't think I ever put my start.
But go and make some fucking money.
Because people that got businesses, bro, like, they got that's one business. They not about to put 50 business LLCs on that boy. Like, I think we got set up like,
yeah.
How many LLCs? Like,
hey, man.
Because with the series LLCs and all of that, and this one on it, like, I don't know how many LLCs we got damn right now. I got to look at it, but like, what I'm saying is like, bro, don't just let getting the LLC be the end of it. Because then you're going to look up 2 years later and like, yeah, I still got the LLC. I'm like, damn, how much that boy generate? $2 over the last 3 years, boy. You know what I'm saying?
You just feeling busy and feeling like, you know what I'm saying, you actually doing something, but you really not. So,
exactly.
See, I'm going to combat you. Like, for me, it's like, nah, man, fuck that shit. Go and make that money, man. This is things that you need to do.
Yeah.
Like we said, it's more of a higher foot view. Once you go and make that bread, even if you, mind you, I'm not no tax person. I can't give you information on what you exactly should do or should not do. My opinion, what I did, you know, is go and make the money first. I even put that bitch in my own name, right?
Yeah,
I ain't saying it's right. You feel me? We did. But then we like, oh, okay, cool, let's get an LC once it's going now. But we in motion. It's already, we already got a couple wins under our belt. So I'm getting the LC. Now I'm hurrying up LC and the bank account. I'm trying to get in the same day instead of just, you know what I'm saying?
Because a lot of that shit you can't do in the same day though. Like,
man, that shit take
soon as you get your LLC set up, if you make sure you get it set up with the right folks, you know what I'm saying? Once you do that, I mean, you got everything. You're going to have your EIN, you're going to have your corporation documents, all of that stuff that you can go, okay, now go set up a bank account. Bam, you got that. So now what? It's time to get to work. I mean, it's just simple as that. Like, my first, I think I did 3 deals where maybe I did 4. I did like 3 or 4 deals before I had an LLC.
Same, yep.
You know what I'm saying? Yep. But then I'm like, shit, now I can start. Shit, I took that money and got the LLC stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, got a website set up. Start doing all of that little stuff. But if you don't plan on getting to work right away, and the only reason why I changed it is because, like, the age and stuff when it comes to like business credit and like tax ages and like being a self-employed, like I'm like, get it as soon as possible, because somebody might take what we saying and be like, they didn't even win a year doing business without it when they could have had it already running for a year. Now when they want to go quit their job, whatever it is, they got 2 years, 3 years tax returns, but instead they got 1.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? That's what changed my mind a little bit. Just once we started really doing stuff like that, I'm like, damn, the longer the age of a company, the better.
The better.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, yeah. So that's one thing. What's something else that you would talk about as far as people, like, you know what I'm saying, looking at it from like a 30-foot 30,000 foot view.
Well, you go ahead and go into them systems, because I know that's something that shit.
Yeah.
Hey, let me look at y'all very clearly. Josh, face this towards me, man. We got Josh in the building, Creative Native in the building. Go check him out.
Shout out my dog.
Yeah, Creative Native on Instagram.
Yeah, all platforms.
Real shit. We fucked up the systems part for years and still made a lot of money. You see what I'm saying? But if we would have had these systems honed in the way that we getting them now, the last 3 years, it really pisses me off, because we was saying it to each other. We was just saying it, and we was trying, but we wasn't honing in. We wasn't holding ourselves really accountable to sticking to the system, stick to the script. You get what I'm saying? Yep. We wasn't. So that's why I asked him to bring that up and, like, bro, for real, like, go through it. Like, it can be in any business that you got. It can be a bar, it can be real estate, a barbershop, whatever it is, bro. Get your systems right. Get your KPIs right. Key performance indicators.
Facts.
Get them right. Know what you're tracking. Just like we was talking about your health. Know if you're tracking your calories. Know what you're tracking, what you eat, how many carbs you eating, whatever you're doing. Get your systems together, bro. Yeah. Know what you're doing.
Facts.
Go ahead. I done got shitty.
That's for real though. That's how you gonna make. That's how you make progress though. Really knowing them numbers. Y'all know what it is. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't.
And black men don't cheat.
Come on, man. Y'all know what it is. But for real, in all seriousness, just like T said, man, if we would have did this a couple years ago, who knows who you'd be at? Like, that's damn near scary to think. Yo, we own more than $10 million in real estate on bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Not just straight, like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all feel me? Like,
we had systems, but it wasn't.
You know what I'm saying?
Wasn't doing what they supposed to do.
Just off of just taking action. Mm-hmm. Bro, if we would have had that shit, we'd have probably been in other markets by now.
For sure.
Dog, I don't even know where we would be at. Seriously, dog. Like, so, you know, that's the other thing. Like I said, you get your systems in order by what's a couple things that you need? You need a CRM. So you need a system where you hold all of your contacts, all of, you know what I'm saying, your follow-ups, all of your messages, you know, emails. You need a system like that you can have a general where you come in and go every day to actually do business, right? To follow up with your contacts and all that stuff.
Customer relationship management.
Yeah. Tool. So, you know, they got Podio, they got a lot of different shit out there, right? Y'all can look it up for y'all business. I don't give a fuck what business you in. You need
so
that,
many
right?
out there.
Right? And you need for us, you know, something else that you need potentially, depending on the business, is you need a phone system, right? So if you got other people that's working for you and they are on the phone or they are sending out emails, you want to be able to go and check that. Are they doing what they actually are supposed to do? Are they following the script? Are they, you know what I'm saying, you know, not handling customers with care, right? Every company you call in and says, hey, this call would be recorded for, you know what I'm saying? Doesn't matter what business it is, you know what I'm saying, damn near, you know, they have something like that, or you should be able to listen to those calls and make sure that people are doing what they need to do. That needs to go into your CRM. So you as the entrepreneur, the CEO, you going in there, you checking that, you making sure that, hey, this person is supposed to, you know, or we get 1,000 calls in a day. I'm seeing how many we answered. I'm seeing how many we missed. All right, maybe I need to hire another person. Your numbers are going to tell you everything. They're going to tell you everything. And we neglect it from looking at them. We neglect it from being on them 100%. As soon as we started to really, really dial that shit in, like, man, fuck this. What the fuck is going on? Then people started leaving our company. Why? Because now we hold them to a different standard.
Exactly.
So don't do what we did. You know what I'm saying? You're going to make money and you can go out here and, you know what I'm saying, provide a lifestyle, a nice, cool lifestyle for yourself. But where do you really want to be at? Us, we want over 2,000 units. I mean, you got to have systems. You got to have people in place to do that. We want to own other businesses. We want to be wealthy, not rich. You know what I'm saying? We want generational wealth. You feel me?
Most definitely.
You done got me shitty now.
But yeah, but that's a huge thing, man. And another one. Shout out to Brent Daniels.
Man,
our
big
guy,
dog.
Our big dog. For real.
Big dog.
Shout out to Brent Daniels because, like, we should have listened to his ass over and over and over again over these last couple years. And we have, don't get me wrong, we've listened to him and we've won off of stuff that he's, you know what I mean, told us to do, but we didn't listen to everything. We do like 80% of what he said to do. Yeah. And then that 20% that we don't do, which like, this year's was systems and getting away from certain stuff, right? Which we did the getting away from stuff, but we didn't really do the systems the way that we were supposed to. We did, but we kind of did it. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like we had it there. In with it. Like we're literally using the same thing. We're going to use the same thing this year, but it's going to be way more broken down. It's going to be way more, you know what I'm saying? So like we're not changing everything out, but he was saying that, you know what I'm saying? He like, bro, y'all got to get y'all, pay attention. As long as your systems is running good, and you can track your KPIs, you straight. And he been telling us that for the last 2-3 years. But since we making money, we like, we doing it. We doing it, but it's like, are you really doing it? It's like going to the gym and I'm there now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm doing, you know what I mean, my leg press. But am I really doing it? Yeah. Like am I going up in weight?
Yeah.
Each
week?
Or you
been living the same weight for, you know what I'm saying, the past 6 months?
Am I going to take my reps up?
Yeah.
You feel me? Or are you just going to go in there and do the same thing for 6 months?
Right. You're going to go to the same 3 favorite exercises that you like. And you know what I'm saying? You feel me? You out. You ain't really, you maintaining. You cool. You can get a cool body that way.
Exactly.
But are you going to get to the next? Are you going to be able to compete?
Right.
Are you going to be able to go to competitions that way? No. You're not.
You're going to just stay the same.
I'm sorry.
And so, like, when that translate over to business, hey, made for health, if you cool and you want to stay and maintain, that's fine. But your for business, who wants to sit there and just maintain, like, forever?
Yeah.
Like, most time people want to grow. Like, that's just what it is. Yeah. And honestly, a lot of businesses, they fail within the 3rd to 5th year, right? Yep. And the reason why is because of stuff like this. It just starts to break down. Yep. You know what I'm saying? And then at that point, if you ain't got no real hustlers and you don't really love what the fuck you doing, it's gonna eat you up and you gonna crumble. You gonna crumble. It's that simple. Like we had days where we couldn't see bread coming in. Like shit. We looking at it like, man, what's up? Like we gonna have to pull some bread out. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, just to get to that point though, the only way that you get in there is that you're not tracking your numbers. So like you should have noticed that. It's stuff that we looked at, we like, man, we should have noticed it. It's shit right now that I'm still noticing that we should have noticed 7-8 months ago. And money sitting right in our system.
Yeah. And it's going all throughout our business. This is on acquisitions. This is on construction. This is with the people. This
property
is
management.
Bro, this affects every single thing. Like you have to be able to, if you don't listen to nothing else the fuck we saying, man, today, your systems start to get that in order after you getting the money, and don't skimp out on paying the people what they need to be paid to get quality people. You know what I'm saying? If you go cheap, you buy twice.
Right.
Simple. End of story.
You get what you pay for.
You get what you pay for. It's end of story. I don't give a fuck if you buying from Walmart or Whole Foods or paying an employee. That's a life lesson throughout. All the way across the board, you know what I'm saying? So for real, man, like
if you don't listen to anything else, listen to that. You right. But outside of that, man, just a couple of tips about like, what I feel like stuff that can help you in your business is using like a task manager type of program. We use Asana. I know we talked about this kind of before in another podcast, but like we use Asana to do all of our like our to-dos for 1 to 7 days. Like I'm looking at it right now. We got to-dos in here from 1 to 7 days. We got long-term to-dos for 7 to 30 days. We got quarterly commitments for 90 days. And then we got the agenda for our weekly meeting with our team in there, right? So we go through a whole little process with meeting with our team and what are we checking on and what numbers are we looking at, and like I said, we using the same thing, but we actually gonna do that shit this year. Like we not gonna let a week go by that we like, why is this happening?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's like, no, hold up. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you done did this 3 weeks in a row. You gotta go. We let somebody do it. We let people do it for like 6 months, 7 months last year. Shoot, a year.
It's real
almost
simple.
A year.
Yeah, it's real simple.
You know what I'm saying? So it's real simple. That's definitely something, though, I think y'all should look at Asana. When it comes to the hiring process, I know we talked about that. It's take this down, but it's like a system, HR program called Gusto.
Yeah.
Super dope. You can set up a whole portal on there to pay your employees on, but it has everything in there from payroll all the way down to enrollment. You can set up like your like when they like your opening day to the job. You can have that all set up in there, so they got all of that in there. Systems wise, and I'll let you go after this, Brody. But systems wise, just on the top of my head was Trainual. We use a system called Trainual.com. Trainual. Y'all gonna have to pay us for this, Trainual. But that's like a system where you can set up like, so now you can have somebody else doing all the training for you, because all you're doing is taking a video of what you need to be done, and then you having employees, as soon as they get onboarded, they watching the videos on what to do, right? So they supposed to do this, then they supposed to do this, and then they can always go back to those videos and see it. But you can also put the processes of it. So it's like a video, and then it's like a description. It's a video, and then it's like steps 1, 2, 3, 4. Like you can break it down however you want to inside of Trainual. And man, that's been huge for our business. So we just been piling that up and piling it up, because say for instance you went to sell your business at one point. How people gonna know what to do with your business? You gotta stay there and show them what to do. Like, just, you know what I'm saying? Like when it's all said and done, you gotta have something to sell. So like, or you gotta have something where, okay, what if I died and I'm handling this whole side of the business, and Omari now like, damn, I don't know how the hell they was doing none of this shit. I'm just saying, like, right. You have to break it down, bro, so that they know, so that your company got all of that backlogged. You know what I'm saying? So you know exactly what to do with what you're doing.
Damn, Trainual was that was a phenomenal one. Like that shit was cool, but man, that Trainual, man.
I love Gusto too.
Man, our executive assistant, man, she run that, man. She does.
Shout out Phoebe.
Phenomenal job, man. Phenomenal job with our Trainual and just setting up each department of the business. Because I mean, let's face it, when you running a business, people gonna come, people gonna go. Whether they're A players or not, right? If you're running a business for long term, people gonna leave you, and do other things or whatever the case may be. So you want to have your stuff set up so that you're not coming back in and starting all the way over with training just from the knowledge. Let's get the knowledge out your head and into Trainual, and then have put other people in place, managers, to train the new people, the new hires on that, and your business can continue to keep running. So, and that's a phenomenal one too. But I know we gonna head into overtime, man.
Overtime.
Talk about another topic to you. What you got anything that's pressing on your mind, man? That
overtime.
That you want to rap about?
I do, bro. I do, and this is something that I've already been through. And this was an idea. This came in by from our videographer, man. But we most definitely gonna discuss this, bro. It was a girl out there that got mad at her dude for not spending $250K on a wedding. Like,
hey man, yeah, I seen that shit.
200. It says she called him broke because he didn't want to pay $250,000 for a wedding. Now check this,
man. What?
Man, what? For real though. Y'all gotta quit dating these type of women, man.
Come on, man.
Y'all gotta quit dating them, cause
come on, man.
How do I feel about it? Okay, I've been there, done it, so I know what the hell I'm talking about.
250 bands?
I spent $275. Psych. But nah.
You had work to do, brother.
But no, for real, I spent almost 40.
That's cool.
And I was in Cali, and I was like trying to get everything the cheapest that I can get it, and I was trying to do this, and but that felt like $275 at the time. Shit, it really did, boy. I was like, yeah, I gotta figure out how to get this back. You know what I'm saying? But and let me not say that I just spent it. Me and my wife spent it, because like we started saving up for a wedding before we ever even got engaged. Do you get what I'm saying? So we started putting money in the pot early.
Yeah,
I'm like, but. Not me looking back now, I'm like, damn, I really had a rock. Like, I got somebody that's like, she not even thinking about me paying for the wedding. Like she like she the
do
one
it
that talks. She
together.
like, let's just put stuff over here. So if we get married, you know what I'm saying, or be ready to buy a house or something, this is what we gonna do. So we was putting in, I can't remember what we was doing, like $1,000 a month or something like that. Then I got in trouble.
Yeah.
Fucked the money up.
Damn.
I got in trouble. I got in trouble out in Cali, so we had to use that to pay for, you know what I'm saying, a lawyer and this, that, and the other. So I done messed up that money. So then I had to, you know, put it back on the back end. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But when it's all said and done, like, how do I feel about her saying that, bro? I can't. That's the part I don't have the experience with. I ain't never been with a woman like that. I'm not attracted to that.
Hey, man.
I'm just not attracted to it. You could tell. You don't have to wait until you not paying for a $250,000 wedding to know that you got a chick like that.
Hey,
in my
man.
opinion,
Dog. When she would have
that shit started early.
When facts. You should have knew that years ago. Years ago. Look though, when she even brought that up, right? You see how bro was like, you know what I mean? He wasn't even super hyped, but he was like, what are you talking about? $250,000? She was like, well, if you broke, just say that then, or somewhere around the lines. He like, no, I'm not broke. That's just not a smart why.
Exactly.
Explain that. Because you want to outdo whoever's done. What do you want to do? You are we the Carters?
Right. Right.
Yeah, bitch, if I got $1 billion, yeah, I'm spending $250,000 on a wedding. Okay, that makes sense. That's relative. You know what I'm saying? If I'm a millionaire, multi-millionaire, bro, just in even any sense, bro, $250,000 on a wedding, bro.
It's crazy. I don't care if I had 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, 5 million, bro. I'm not spending $250K on the wedding now.
Hey, man.
That's taking it too far. My thing is too, bro, is,
man, tell you, look.
A lot of people say, so this is what I was gonna get at. Go ahead. But then I got something to respond with.
If she would have came at me like that,
what you did,
I wouldn't even have got hyped. I wouldn't have got agitated. I wouldn't even have been arguing. I'd have been like, baby, you got to go.
I wouldn't even did that, bro. I'm gonna tell you what I would have did. You ever seen that video of LeBron James, bro, when he got his briefcase and he got up? Bro, as soon as she would have said that, I would have started packing my stuff up. I'd have just been like, she's like, what are you doing? Got my bag, suitcase. I'm out this motherfucker because I'm not. I'm getting out of here. I got to get the fuck out of Dodge because this is ridiculous.
That's how Brian did it.
That's starting now, bro. Like, it's going to get worse, bro. Like, do they got kids? Because she going to want their kids in Burberry every day. And, hey, man, that's not a good look. But anyways,
damn,
I want to go more to, like, the discussion of it because, like, some people say, hey, okay, if I'm going to spend $250,000 or if I'm going to spend even $30,000, $40,000, they like, should we just put that down on the house instead of doing that and like elope and go do this or go down to the state and just get married? Now that part of it is the part that I didn't like. Like my wife was cool with eloping.
Right.
Like or just going down to the court even at one point. She was like, shit, I ain't know if it was, but I ain't know if it was like because she was like, come on now, or it was like, you know what I'm saying, or it was like you really want that, but. What I'll say is I definitely always seen, you know, having a wedding that we got our family there for sure. I always seen that. And so what I'll say is, did I feel like it was worth it? I do.
Yeah.
Like I feel like it was 100%, like definitely one of the best days of my life, if not the best day of my life. Yeah. You know, seeing my kids born and that, you know what I'm saying? Like I really felt like that though in the moment though. Yeah. Like I was like, this is
crazy.
This is dope. We sitting up looking at everybody else down there. You know what I'm saying? We got the lights, nighttime, got the homies out, got the family out. This before me and O was even tight like that.
Right.
So he ain't even come to the wedding.
I should have though. You really should have got me.
I should have, bro.
Like niggas is.
We
wasn't locked in how we is now, like my brother.
But we probably did like 2-3 deals together by that time.
Nah.
Did we do more than that?
Nah, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, bro, I was trying to save money. Like I was calling people.
We was rocking.
I was calling people like, bro, are you coming or are you not? Because I'm about to have a deadline and like it's $150 a person. So are you gonna tell me or not? Like, and then next thing you know, they didn't come. Some people didn't. Still said yeah, and still didn't come.
See,
I was counting it up. I'm like,
I would have done that though.
I don't. Shit, at the time, I didn't know.
T.
I'm just saying at the time I didn't know.
Don't think about it though. At that time,
now I'm saying no. You actually, I don't know. You might have came, but you might have got there at like 9. Would have been walking in as Lo was walking down the aisle. Lo, here, gift.
Right, my bad. I'm wearing all white, just like her and shit.
What Bailey said, she said, "Burr, Lo, you gotta learn the Burr method." She tells you walking down the aisle. Come on, man.
Yeah, probably so. I probably would have got there. But shit, missed the whole wedding.
Boy,
fucked up.
You definitely would have missed your flight, all that goofy shit.
Silly shit.
But it was dope, though, bro. It was definitely. But I'm saying it was worth it to me. Now, if I would have spent 80, would I have said it was worth it? I don't know.
Right.
But I know with what I spent, it was worth it. And I don't think that if we had, I would be fine with eloping. I would be fine with that. And like, okay, you taking 10 of your people and 10 of your people on the other side, y'all going on a cruise or doing something like that and getting married overseas somewhere. I would do that too. But I think you should have a ceremony, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, however, it can be the closest of friends and family only. But I think you should celebrate that moment with your with your people, bro.
Yeah, see, and I agree.
I don't feel bad about that. Do I want that 40 back? Hell yeah.
Right. We gonna hey, you know what I'm saying? We don't get that minutes back. You feel me? But you know what I'm saying? I ain't married yet. So just speaking on my thoughts about it, my 2 cents is that I feel like you should share that moment with your partner. You know what I'm saying?
Most
that is something that is monumental. You know what I'm saying? Especially in our community too. Like most of us ain't married.
Right.
Just in general. So it's even more important, I think, to feel me, how your people, how that support system with you, you know what I'm saying? And you started off, you know what I mean, that way. That's how I would want to do it, and to each his own. But I think that if that's your last 40,000 and you not like kind of catching momentum and things like that, you being a man, and it just depends, you feel me? So I ain't trying to, everybody's situation is different, right? But I'm just saying, if like that's your last 40 and you don't know where your next money gonna come from, you be like, hey baby, like hold off a little bit, let's kind of figure it out. Yeah. But your desire to, you know what I'm saying, maybe, try to set that up. You know what I mean? I think that's important. You feel me? So. You got memories to look back on. You feel me? Your kids can see, you know what I'm saying?
That was what I was
marriage
about to
pictures,
say.
y'all videos, y'all, you know what I'm saying? That's a monumental moment, like somebody being born, you feel me? Type shit to me. So
100%, bro. And just
I probably
what you said,
went more though. I probably would have went a little bit crazy. I ain't going 250. Bet you tripping.
Yeah. But
I give you smooth 75. Though. That's
it's the times, bro. Like back then, I was doing a wholesale deal here and there.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We didn't have a $10 million business, so like, I'm like, you know what I'm saying, portfolio or nothing like that yet. So I was like, that was a big to me. 40 was big to me, and it was like we saved it up and we paid it in chops. Like it wasn't like we put it all down at one time. Like
exactly. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, it was like we built it up to that, and then we said bam. So like,
and 40
but,
big,
but what you said though,
a nice wedding,
but what you said though, bro, and we can end it with this for real. But what you said though was, you want to have it for the family, right? You want the family to be able to celebrate, because not a lot of people like us is married.
Facts.
But it's not even about the adults, bro. They gonna all have their fun. They gonna drink. They gonna be turned up at the bachelorette party, bro. It's about the youngsters seeing
that.
You know what I'm saying? The king and queen come together, like, and just keep seeing it though. Yeah, and it's like, okay, so now this is what I want.
This is what I
want. A wife. I want a husband. I want that. I want family.
Yep.
Like to see that, bro.
Choosing family.
Exactly. And then they parted that their whole life, and they like, I remember back when.
Yep.
Boom.
By the time they get to shit, you know what I mean, 15, 16, they didn't been to how many ever weddings, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, growing up, bro, I've never been to a wedding until I DJ'd a wedding, bro. Never. I've never seen that shit, bro. I seen people like, I was in there, swear to God, I'm in there talking to the event coordinator. I'm like, so how did this go? Like, I know she walked down the aisle, but when, bro, I was nervous than a bitch, bro, trying to do that shit. I'm DJing a wedding. I'm thinking I'm about to fuck up the bride song, like coming down the aisle. I've never ever been to a wedding. I see it on TV, so obviously I get how it goes, but I never actually been to one.
It's definitely a whole ceremony, and then everybody's is different. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like growing up, I went to weddings and stuff, but I was so young. But probably after my pops probably went to jail, and like I was with my mom, I probably went to one. But before that, I went to like
a few of
maybe like 2 or 3. But I'm like 6 years old.
Right,
I don't remember it type stuff. Yeah, but like I would say like I've been to so many weddings, but I've been to different cultures' weddings.
Yeah,
like I went to I was at my guy. He Egyptian.
Yeah,
and bro, his stuff was totally different. Yeah, but it was cold though.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like I was like, dang, this how it is. I'd have been to Jewish weddings.
Yep. Hey man, they go crazy.
Yeah,
yo.
I'd have been to everything now, so it's definitely different. It's dope how different cultures can come together to celebrate something like that. You know what I mean? A king, queen getting married, queen to queen, king to king, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying?
Right, facts.
Most definitely. But
moral of the story, man, don't spend $250,000.
Don't spend no damn $250,000, man. And just like that, man. Look, we gonna get up out of here. Hey, please be sure to jump in the comment, help us grow the podcast. Please share. Let us know what we need, who y'all want to see on here. Definitely check out our Mighty Networks, our app, our
Moguls in the Making
community. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Cut that, Josh. But definitely check out the Moguls in the Making community, man. We had our biggest showing of one of our meetups at a property in the last week, and it was it was dope, man. We went to Rick's Boatyard afterwards. We all got to kind of connect over, you know what I'm saying, food, and I mean, it was deep, bro. It was a lot of people there. They was asking a lot of questions. We felt like we really taught people shit. You know what I'm saying? Like really dug into it, and now just off of that being posted, we getting a lot more people, even people that I'm like, damn, I forgot about, bro. Like he dope, and he doing this with dogs, and he doing that, and you know what I'm saying? And he like, man, how do I join? Bam. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, he want to now bring himself into the real estate community. Like, I'm telling him what it's about and stuff like that. So, man, we got people. We had a dude. What did dude do? He closed 3.
Shout out to Dante, man. He closed, I think, 3 man. First week
in the program.
First week.
Yep.
He a hustler too. He a hustler, bro. Like, hey, you tell him something, he gonna be successful, bro.
Yep.
He stay with it and just stay focused, and that's his personality and shit too. And man, he like okay, he has real detailed questions, so I know he young, but he implemented quick. He like, okay, cool. So what happens? Next. Okay, cool. You got to send over to title company. Okay, and then it's assignment. Is that what I sent to the buyer? Yep, exactly. Okay, cool. That's in the paperwork, right? Yep, it is. Okay, yep, I found it. I just pulled it up. Like, damn. Same conversation, you know what I'm saying? He own it. So that's like, what it takes to let me go back.
3 days later.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'm going to go and probably buy it. And you know what I mean? Man, hey, look, man, real estate, if you in this, and business in general, entrepreneurship in general, you know what I'm saying? It's a fast game. It takes patience for you to build something that's lasting, but it's a fast game. You can't just sit on information or sit on knowledge and not do something with it. So make sure that you really applying what you actually learning, and you know what I'm saying, you're gonna be straight. So with
subscribe to that. Subscribe to the channel, the YouTube channel, man, so that y'all can get a notice every time we jump on and post a new podcast, man, because we're gonna get it growing. We're gonna have some individuals. We're trying to get somebody on for the next interview. We got a super dope list of people that we gonna have coming on, man. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Not just real estate. So stay with us, rock with us, man. I'm Tyrone Johnson, man. I'm out of here.
I'm Amari Heaven. Peace.